So today we'll begin with the new topic, new chapter, that is income from other sources. Till now we were discussing the different source of income, that is income from salary, income from house property, income from business and profession. And now after that we dealt with income from capital gains, and the last concept what we have, the last type of source of income, that is income from other source. Okay. So what is the meaning of income from other sources? Okay, income from other sources means all other income which are taxable but not fall under any of other heads. Any of other heads means I already mentioned different heads of income, that is income from salary, house property, business and profession, and capital gains. If any income which are taxable but they are not coming under those particular category, then they will come under the different category, different head of income, and that head is known as income from other sources. Okay. So under this particular chapter, we'll be trying to find out what are the different sources of income. There are we'll be discussing some of the sources of income in today's class. Briefly we'll discuss, then maybe we'll be working out one or two problems on it. So what can be the other sources that we'll be discussing here? Okay. So first, we'll be discussing with some of the other income sources and which are mentioned in your slide. First one is dividend. Now, dividend means it is the money or the amount paid to the shareholders. So who can pay? The company can pay the money to the shareholders. So it is charged, the income is chargeable on the basis of the company, whether it is foreign company or Indian company. In case of any of the company, if they are going to get dividends, then it is chargeable as per the tax. Earlier, only income dividend received from foreign company, only that amount was taxable. But for us now, as per the assessment year, as per this year, we are going to charge both the dividends, like a dividend given by foreign company, dividend given by Indian company, both the amounts are chargeable to the tax, and which comes, that amount comes under income from other sources. Okay. Next, the second point, interest income. So interest income, in the sense here there can be different types of interest. Think that we have certain securities and on that we are getting the interest, then it is taxable. So here it depends what type of a securities we have. So when on those particular securities, if you are getting certain income, then it is chargeable under income from other sources. Then next we have casual income, and this casual income includes the different types of income like winning a lottery or crossword puzzle or card games. I think there's some amount you're going to get from betting, from gambling, or some races, including horse race or any kind of a race. Think that if they are getting certain income out of it, that is known as casual income, and it is subject to deduction of tax at source at the rate of 30%. See, remember, whatever income you are going to get, if it is casual income, then here TDS is applicable. Now, what is TDS? When you receive the income, at that point only, TDS means tax deduction at source. When you are getting that time only, that at the time of receiving the income, the tax is deducted, then you can settle. So here, there is a concept of gross and net. We'll be discussing in detail when we work out the problem. But remember, for casual income, the TDS is applicable, and that is the rate is 30%. Next, we have income from different sources, like think that any sum received by the SSC from his employer as a contribution to any PF, that is provident fund or superannuation fund or any fund set up and under employees state insurance, where the employer will pay certain amount of money as an insurance, a part of insurance premium uh, for the employees will get the benefit, and any other welfare fund for that. If SSC is receiving the money from employer, then it comes under income from other sources. Remember, when we work out the problem, when we consider different sources of income, certain income goes under income from salary, but this particular thing, that is thing, that contribution from employer to superannuation fund, or it is for ESI, then it comes under income from other sources. Then next one is income from machinery, plant, furniture belonging to the SSC and let out on hire if the income is not chargeable to income tax and the profit and gains of the business and profession. What is the meaning of this? Think that we are running a business. We have certain machineries, plant or furniture or any kind of asset, and the asset is belong to the SSC. The asset is belong to the SSC, and he is letting out the particular asset, either it is furniture or plant, to the other party on higher basis, or he is letting out, and whatever amount he is going to get, if it is not considered under profit and gains, under business and profession, if it is not considered under that particular head, then you can consider it under the fifth source, that is income from other sources. Remember, it shouldn't be taxed twice. It will come only under one head. So we need to check if it is taxable under income from business and profession. If it is not chargeable, then we can consider here. But if you consider this particular income under business and profession also, it is not wrong. Okay. Next, income received under Keyman insurance policy, including bonus on such policy, if such income is not chargeable to income tax in the profit and gains of business or profession or salary. Now, what is the meaning of this Keyman insurance policy? That we should know first. See, think that there is a company or there is an organization, and there will be some people who are important to that company, who are like, who is going to manage everything, who becomes the necessary people, necessary personnel of that company. And for them, only for those specific people, think that on behalf of them, insurance policy is paid, including bonus, then it is considered as income from other sources. But again here, it shouldn't be considered, this particular income should not be chargeable under other heads, that is profits and gains of business and profession or salaries. So remember, this facility, this income received by only by specific people, this is only for Keyman insurance policy, including bonus. Think that if it is given for all the people in the organization, then those income will not be considered under income from other sources. It should be only for Keyman insurance, that is for specific people. Then next, interest received on URPF, so that is unrecognized provident fund, on employees contribution. So if you are receiving interest under URPF, so that employees contribution comes under income from other sources. This particular point we have already discussed when we were dealing with income from salary. We had a table where we had different types of provident funds and where it is taxable, where it is not taxable, which amount goes to deductions and which goes to the other sources. There we discussed. Same, one point related to URPF is mentioned here. Next one, interest on bank deposits or loan on advance, that is also comes under income from other sources. Think that we have deposited a certain amount of money, and on the fixed deposit we are getting the interest, so that interest will come under income from other source. Or think that we have given a loan, on the loan we are receiving certain interest, even that amount will come under income from other sources. Then salary of MP, MLA, MLC, so member of parliament, member of legislative assembly, and member of legislative council. So if they are getting any amount of salary, it will not go under income from salary, it will come under income from other source that is related to this particular specific people. Okay, then income from undisclosed sources. Think that SSC has certain amount of money which is not disclosed, and the source can be it is a cash credit or investment, or he got a money from certain expenditure which he couldn't explain. So all this undisclosed source, that is that comes under income from other source. Then rent received from subletting house. Now, what is this subletting house? Think that we have certain house property, we are letting it to the tenant, we are giving it to our tenants, and if they are paying the rent for us, then it comes under income from house property. But think that our tenant is again letting out the property to another person, another tenant. So out of that, whatever money is received, that comes under rent received from subletting house. Okay. So subletting house means owner will give the house to a tenant, and again tenant is giving to some other party. Then out of that, whatever we are going to receive, that is rent received from subletting house, which comes under income from other sources. Then income by way of royalty, director's fees, commission, or remuneration, that will come under again income from other sources. So remember, royalty or director's fees or commission or any other kind of remuneration comes under income from other source. Then rent of land not appertaining to any building. Now, what is the meaning of this particular thing? See here, when I was explaining income from other sources, so when I was explaining income from house property, I told it is necessary that you have four walls and roof. There should be a physical presence of a building. Either it is residential house or a building, there should be four walls and a roof. Then only whatever income you are going to get out of it, that is considered as income from house property. But here, think that you have a land which is near to the building and you are letting out it. So whatever income you are going to get, that is coming under income from other source. To give an example, think that there is one temple is there. Near the temple, you have a piece of land. Near the temple, you have a piece of land, or near a market, you have a piece of land, and on annual basis, there is some fair going on. There will be some people, there will be some celebration or fair is going on. So they may take your land, which is near to the building on rent basis, and whatever amount you get as a rent for your land, that cannot be considered as income from house property. It should be considered as income from other source. So remember, to charge income under house property, you need four walls and a roof. But under income from other sources, if that particular thing is not satisfied, if the SSA is not the owner, and if the land is used next to the building, then it comes under income from other sources. Next one, agriculture income from a land situated outside India. Agriculture income which is generated inside India, it is exempted from tax. That you have already discussed in the previous semester, the section 10, subsection 10. Under that, we get agricultural income which is generated inside the country, which is not taxable. But agriculture income from land situated outside India from anywhere, if you're getting the income from agriculture, then it is chargeable as income from other source. Then income from fisheries, ferries, markets, so that is also going to come under income from other sources. Then any sum received without consideration. So without consideration means without giving something in return, you are going to receive some amount of money, so that can be told as a gift. So if you are receiving any gift by an individual or HUF from any other person, and if it is exceeding 50,000, then the total amount of gift is exceeding 50,000, then whatever amount you are going to get as a gift, that is chargeable as that is taxable. Think that you are going to get a gift of rupees 80 lakh, which is exceeding 50 lakh, sorry, you are going to get a gift of rupees 80 lakh, which is exceeding rupees 50,000. So in this case, entire amount is taxable. So all 80 lakhs is taxable. If it is below 50, then it is not taxable. But remember, any gift given by the relatives or friends or any person on the occasion of marriage of the SSC, then it is not taxable. Next point, remuneration received for writing an article in journal, doing examination work, or delivering guest lectures, or tips received by the waiter, taxi driver, all this income which comes under income from other sources. So these are the basic things which we should know under income from other sources. So on this basis, we'll be working out the problems, and there could be some deduction thing that some amount is spent for particular reason, even that will be considered while we are calculating income from other sources. Okay. So next we'll be working out a problem. Give me a second. I'll be changing the screen now. Students, can you see the screen? Is it visible to you? Write your reply in the chat box. Can you see the screen? Is it visible? Yes, yeah. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so we have a problem here. We'll be working out this problem in today's class. I hope you can see the screen. Okay. From the following particulars of the income of Sri Ram Gopal, compute his taxable income under the head income from other sources. Okay, so we should consider only one head of income. If there is income from other sources, income from other heads which is not coming to this particular category, we are just going to ignore. Okay, so first point, he owns in Burma agricultural land which gave him an income of rupees 25,000 during the year. So this particular information says that he received certain amount of income from agricultural land and Burma, which is situated outside India. So which is taxable under income from other sources. Okay, let's continue. Also owns a plot of land in Agra, which has been let out for storing non-agricultural goods at rupees 1,000 per month. Now, the second information what is given, that is not agricultural land, or it is not the income from agricultural sources. It is not agricultural income. He says that he has a land and which is given to store something. So rent is given for the purpose of storing non-agricultural goods, and it is given on rental basis. So he is going to receive rupees 1,000 per month, which is taxable. So totally 12,000 rupees for a year, which is taxable under income from other sources. Next, he also has another plot of land on which village markets are held. So the last point is related to this, which we discussed in the which we were discussing that time. So here in his land, in his plot, a village market was held. So whatever income he is going to get out of it, that is also considered here. So the land fetched him the income of rupees 2,500, which is going to come under income from other source. Then next one, during the previous year, he gave management consultancy service to a number of entrepreneurs. This gave him an income of rupees 75,000. Think that if the person SSC is giving some guest lecture, he is doing some corrections, he is getting income from different sources, he is giving consultancy services, which comes under income from other sources. So we should consider rupees 75,000. Then he has a query in Jaipur. He has let out to Mr. A, the second party, another party, on a royalty of 25 paisa per ton a stone raised. So he has a mining area. It is related to mining, and in all 10,000 ton of stones was raised during the previous year. He gave his property, he let out his property to Mr. A, and he is going to receive royalty on it. So he incurred the expenditure. We are going to consider the expenditure, and whatever amount he received, that is also we are going to consider, and we try to find out what is the income he is going to get here. So in connection with the earning of royalty which has been admitted by the assessing officer, he has spent money on expenditure. So from the income he has received, you can deduct the expenditure related to this getting of royalty. Okay, next one, fourth point, amount received as an advance for transfer of capital asset forfeited rupees 50,000 due to failure of contract. Now here you have certain amount which is forfeited. So even forfeited amount is received as an advance. So that is considered under income from other sources. So on this basis, we'll be working out the problem here now. You can work out the problem along with me. So we'll begin the problem. Computation of taxable income from other sources. So we'll be having totally 2 or 3 columns, maybe one inside the column and one more column. Students, for your reference, quickly take the screenshot of the question, because I'll be going to I'll be moving further where you can see only the solution. For your reference, quickly take the screenshot. I hope you finish taking the screenshot. So we'll begin with the solution. So first we have income from agricultural land in Burma. Income from agricultural land in Burma. So this is income from foreign country, or income whatever you are going to receive, that is from other sources. So that particular thing is considered because it is income from agricultural land which is situated outside India. So directly I'm writing the amount which is mentioned in the question, rupees 25,000. Next one, income from non-agricultural land. Income from non-agricultural land, where he is letting out his property just for the sake of he is letting out, but it is not from agricultural source, and the amount he is going to receive on monthly basis is rupees 10,000 per month, 1,000 per month. So the answer will be 12,000. Next, income from the land which is used for market. Income from the land which is used for market. He has given the land for market, and the income generated out of it is rupees 2,500, which is completely taxable. Then next, under second point, we have, during the previous year he gave management consultancy service to number of entrepreneurs. Even this will be considered as a remuneration what he received. So next, management consultants remuneration. management consultants remuneration. So that is amount directly it is mentioned rupees 75,000. Next we have the third point, that is related to royalty, income from royalty. Income from royalty. So here he has received the income from the royalty, and it is told that he exactly amount is not given, but they have told for 1 ton he is going to get a royalty of rupees 25 paisa. Okay, and here 10,000 tons of stones are taken. So for 1 ton it is rupees 25 paisa. So for 10,000 tons, how much it is, that we are going to calculate. So it is 10,000 into 0.25. 2,500 is the amount he received in terms of royalty, and for just to receive this amount he has some expenses which he met just to receive this royalty. So expenses incurred on it, expenses incurred can be deducted from this. So he had expenses of rupees 400 which we are going to deduct. So 2,500 minus 400 is equal to 2,100. So that is the income from royalty. Then last amount received as an advance for transfer of capital asset. So amount forfeited, this amount will come, amount forfeited. We are going to consider here the directly what is the amount given, that we are going to consider rupees 50,000 we are going to consider. So whatever we have considered, all the entries what they have given. So whatever amount we are going to get here, that is taxable income from other sources.